Hello everyone, welcome back to part 8 of this series, and in this part we are going to show to the user details of our particular movie. So what happened when user click any of our list items, say that this first one, then it will navigate to the another fragment and show the complete details of that particular movie to the user. So for that we need to go to this link or this API we are going to use, and in our movies each movie has its own IMDb ID, unique IMDb ID. So by using this ID we give this ID to this I parameter, which is a query parameter, and our API key, and it will give me the details of that particular movie. So this is our body. So what we do, copy this, go in here, and within our data create a new package, and I'm going to give this name movie details, and within this movie detail right click new coordinate data class file from JSON, control V, format movie details, and done. Jump on our movie interface, copy this thing again, paste here, instead of get all movies details, and my query this time is I, and this query is IMDb ID. Alright, we didn't require this page. Yes, we require API key, because if you see this API link or API, you can see I and our API key. So that's it, only two parameters this time. And instead of movie response, we are getting our movie details. Alright, so after that in our UI, so this is our UI, and in this detail need to create our repository. So our Kotlin file class and movie details repository, create that class, and in this constructor pass our movie interface. Alright, and within this movie details repository just create suspend function get movie and pass our IMDb ID in here, which is of type string, and it will return us result. So the result which is coming from my package result, and result contain our movie details, which is a returning type of our movie interface dot get movie details. This one get movie details return our movie details, so that is why. All right, so this result, so I'm adding two more classes in our utils. So the first one is event and the second one is result. So by using this result we actually manage our state. So for an example, this enum is our states. So either we have success or it is a case we are loading and any kind of error happened during the request, or you can say during the transaction of the data. So for that we are using this result. So basically it manages state. So for example, if you want to show the progress bar to the user when our data is loading, so if our status is loading, at that moment we are going to visible our progress bar, and if it is a success or it is an error, we simply hide our progress bar. All right, so this is event. So basically this event class is used for propagating our data only once. So what does it mean? So for an example, if we use this function, okay, so it will return me t, which is a generic data type, and you can see has content bit handled is false initially. So if it is false, this thing goes true. So within this box, within this if block, we are first going to change our has been handled to true and return our content. So now suppose if we want to use get content if not handled again, then on that case our has been handled is true. So this whole term is false, and if this thing is false, it does not go to this block, it will jump on this else and return null. This is all for our event and result. So now in our movie detail repository, so within this result we receive movie details. So now use return try, and after that try we use catch, it catch an exception, and boom. So if any kind of exception is occur, result, and you can say status is error. All right, data is null, and we don't want to send any kind of messages. All right, so within our try, so create a variable naming response by using our movie interface. Get movie details, pass our IMDb ID, and it will return a response to our this response variable. So check if our response is successful or not. So if it is not, copy this thing again and paste it here. All right, so this is a case if our response is not successful. So if our response is successful, then on that occasion we take the body. So we use our result, pass status dot success, and in place of data we use our response body, and now our response dot body will return movie details. You can see here movie details. And lastly, we want to send any kind of messages. So no, we don't want to send any kind of messages, so pass null. So this is the structure of our get movie details in our repository in our movie view model. And here I need to create one mutable light data. So private val, and I'm going to give movie details name, which is of type mutable live data, and it will contain events, and within our events it hold a result. Result type is movie details. Import this event by pressing alt enter, this one, minimize this thing, and after that create a variable movie details in order to observe this into our fragment. So this is the live data, and events result, and result will contain type movie details. So use movie details and create a function get movie details, pass IMDb ID, which is of type string. By using view model scope dot launch, we first post value to our movie details, that our events contain result, and the status of result is loading. We don't have any kind of data and any kind of message to pass. Now duplicate this by pressing Ctrl D in Windows, and after that remove this result by using our repository. So for that, go in here and pass our repository. So private val repository, which is of type movie details repository. So by using our repository, we get the movie details, pass our IMDb ID in here. So we have to create a module in our HILT in order to inject this movie details repository. So for that, go in our HILT modules and provide it. So provides fun provide our repository. So repository, pass our movie interface in here. So movie interface, and it will return movie repository, movie details repository. So just return movie details repository and pass our movie interface in here. So movie interface. All right, so I got an error in my movie details repository. So the error is, yes, we didn't pass our API key. So by using constants, pass our API key, and that's it. So just everything is fine, and now we are going in our details fragment. So this is our details fragment, and actually I create the layout part. Our details fragment, you can see over here I converted this layout into data binding layout, and I pass movie in here. So we don't pass movie, we are going to pass movie details. So import type our movie details. So wait for a moment, and yes, this one, and need to create a variable. So movie details, and pass here movie details. All right, so in our title, basically this thing is content title. So I create this layout into data binding layout, and just import our movie details, create a variable movie details, and this is my coordinator layout which contain an app bar layout, and within this app bar layout I use collapsing toolbar layout, and within this collapsing toolbar layout create a relative layout, and it will contain image view, two image view, and a text view which is over here. The text view, this is a icons for going to the backward or to the main fragment, and this is all about title. And okay, so collapsing toolbar, closing of our app bar toolbar, and then after nested scroll view and layout behavior, app underscore scrolling view behavior. Okay, so after using this behavior you get the scroll nested scroll view below to our collapsing toolbar, otherwise it will collapse. So just simple, in our nested scroll view created a relative layout, and this relative layout is wrapping the whole nested scroll view, and just a repetition of this linear layout. So I'm going to repeat this thing 6 times. Okay, so a linear layout contains text view, basically two text view, one is for the thing and another one is for the value. So this is for the title, you can see over here, and this is for our movie title. So movie title is basically reflected to two position in our fragment. So first one is here and second one is here. Then after actor writer, just copy this linear layout and paste six times, you can get the layout. All right, so now in our movie name, so I'm passing our movie details title in here, and then in the actors, so this is text view for our actors. So by using text attribute I am passing movie details and then after actors. And for writers, just click in here, this is a text view, remove this movie name and pass movie details dot writers, so writer. All right, so IMDb rating, click in here, remove this by using our movie details IMDb ratings, and for IMDb votes similarly remove this, pass our movie details IMDb votes, and for released just pass here movie details released. All right, so on the top title of our movie, so within here remove this text and just pass our movie detail title. All right, so everything is fine, and just going to give this an ID. So this is our whole image view, so we are going to use our binding adapter in here. So all right, so this is our image view, and for our this icon just click in here and you can see here I'm using ID backpress. So now jump into our fragment details Kotlin file, and as usual way let init var binding, which is our type fragment details binding, and one more while view model, and this view model is movie view model. So movie view model by by delegate view model import by pressing alt enter. Initialize our binding. Alright, so I initialize our binding. Now implement on view created, and after that by using our view model, so view model, we are going to observe the movie details slide data. So observe here, pass view lifecycle owner, and it will return as event. So when it dot get content if not handled, and check our status. So status, so we have three type of status. So the first status is loading status. Depending on the states, we want to do something in here. So I just forgot to show you the progress bar which is below. So this is our progress bar, id is detail progress bar, and visibility is gone. So now jump into our detail fragment, and when it is loading, so binding, use detail progress and set its visibility to view dot visible. So now you can, now I think you get why we use these states. So control V, and at the time of error gone this thing, and similarly for our success. All right, everything is fine, but we have to pass IMDb ID in our get movie details. So that IMDb ID is coming from our main fragment. Okay, so go in our navigation, and in the design mode click on this link, or you can say click on the detail fragment, add an argument, and that argument name is IMDb ID or IMDb ID. Type is string type, nullable, default value I just said this null, add to it, and when we click to our list item we'll land to the details. So for that go in our adapters, so movie paging adapter, and here just create a var of on click, which is of type function accepting an string and return a unit, and make this thing null initially. Now just going to our class and creating a function on movie click, and pass listener, which is also a type of function accept an string and return a unit. Initialize our on click by this listener. Alright, so now our on click is initialized, and then after go in our on bind view holder. So holder dot view data binding dot root set on click listener, and when our list item is got clicked we use on click. So on click is a type if this thing is null, by using it we pass our data. The data is right coming from our get item, so create a variable data get item from position, and remove this thing, pass data here, and here pass data dot IMDb ID. Okay, so make sure this thing is not null. All right, so now pass this IMDb ID to our movie fragment. So jump into a movie fragment, and here we set our recycler view on submit our data. So just after this movie adapter on movie click, you can see over here, and this thing will return us a string. So now by using our find nav controller we are going to navigate and before navigating create an action, and that action is generated by your navigation component. So movie fragment direction, so this one, and we have action movie to details fragment, and you can pass this it in here, which is an IMDb ID. So don't worry if this thing is given error to you, because when you rebuild this project it will get corrected. So just pass action in here. Alright, so this thing is passed successfully to our details fragment. So jump into our details fragment and then go in here. So when our status is success, by using binding we set our movie details, and that movie details is coming from our it dot peak content and from our data. And by using safe args we are going to take data which is coming from our movie fragment. So well args, which is of type details fragment args. So and initialize by using nav args. Just rebuild this project. Our build will not successful because we didn't pass the IMDb ID to our get movie details, so that is why. But you can see the error is gone, this part details fragment args, and if you go in our movie fragment you can see this error is also gone. So go in our details fragment, and by using this args, so args dot, and you can see we have our IMDb ID. So just take this IMDb ID and pass it here. So I make sure that this thing is not null, it is my responsibility, so that is why I use these two exclamation mark. So I think everything is fine, and now I'm going to run this application. Our application is run successfully, you can see in here. So I type John Wick and then search for John Wick. I have this movies in my fragment. Alright, so when I click this John Wick, you can see we land on our details fragment, and then it will show me details of this particular movie. So these are some details. This is the image and this is the title. This is the title too. So when you click this back icon, you can land on the main fragment or movie fragment. So when I run this application I got some error, and I'll show you how to resolve that error. You get the same error when you run this application. So the error is first in our binding adapter. So in our image view we use load, okay, so which is a binding adapter created by me. This is our binding adapter load image, and in our URL basically sometimes server will send the poster part is null. So on that occasion it will not run, it will crash your application. So that is why I make this URL a null check. If this thing is null, then this thing going to be run. So the first change is this, and the second one is our details fragment. So nothing changed but the extra implementation of our backpress. So the backpress is this icon basically. So backpress is the ID which we have seen in our starting of this tutorial. This is a set only listener in our backpress. So this is a backpress icon. So when user click on this back icon, it will land on our movie fragment. So basically it will pop this fragment from the stack and land to our movie fragment. So just see, when I click this, you can see our fragment will pop up and the movie fragment is appear here. So that's all for this tutorial. If you like this series, please subscribe my channel and leave a comment so that I get know how many of you watch this series to the end. So thank you for watching this. Thank you.